there guys, what's going on? My name is Mark and welcome back to our FIFA 19 Peterborough United Road to Glory career mode. Now, since I've been away, I've played pretty much an entire month of games and the rest. So, we've got like 5 game highlights, I'm not too sure, but there's quite a bit. There's about 7 minutes of highlights here, and here they are. So, to kick these highlights off, we had an FA Cup game against Wolves. Depay now laying it off to Angel Gomez. Gomez holding it up, gives it to Mason Price. Mason Price shoots. It's a good save by Patricio. Memphis now with a gorgeous ball over the top to Angel Gomez. On the volley, saved by Patricio. Cedric Hendricks. How the fuck has he missed that? Wolves' first real attack now with Dama Torreira playing it down the wing to Matt Doherty. Doherty drills it in Rafa Mir, and Wolves take the lead really against the run of play. We're looking for almost an instant reply. Price into Pagolo. Pagolo to Gomez, takes a touch and smashes one into the top right corner. We're getting the ball. We want another goal. We want to win this tie. But we couldn't win it in the 90s, so we're headed to an extra 30 minutes at least. Cedric Hendricks from kickoff this pretty much. Memphis Depay cuts inside, shoots, and why couldn't we do that literally 2 minutes earlier? It's a great finish. The curl just takes it away from Patricio. I'm not sure you can see, but it just kisses the inside of the post right there. It's a brilliant finish. Cross comes in. It's a very poor cross. Oblak can easily deal with it, and we're looking to get going straight away. Oblak punts one upfield. Depay wins the header down to Ivan Toney, who just came on the pitch. Ivan Toney back up to Memphis. Memphis, look at the pass. Max Evans, he's one-on-one. Can he finish it? Can he put the game to bed? Yes, he can, as Peterborough booked their place in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. We've been working on his finishing on the training ground, and it goes to show here. Keeps his cool, rolls it past Patricio. That's how that one finished, 3-1 in the end. And we move on to the next game of these highlights. We took on Stoke. Throw in on this near side. Max Evans takes it. Gomez, lovely flick infield to Pagolo. Spins away from his man. What a finish from Pagolo. I love everything about this goal. That pass there, that little scoop there, and the finish is sublime. What a goal. Nothing else happened in the first half. Benedetti now into Tomens. Tomens shoots, and I thought that was in at first. It's just wide of the post. Angel Gomez now playing the ball back to Pagolo. He's going for goal again. Blocked. Going to fall to Mason Price. Mason Price infield to Memphis Depay. See you later, sunshine. Shoot! What a goal from Memphis Depay. He sent his man for a weekly shot with that drag back. And look at the way it curls away from Butland. Butland had no chance of getting that. 2-1 it finished in the end. Mayoral putting a ball into Blast. He heads home. But it was too little too late for Stoke. We ended up picking up the win 2-1 in the end. They tried to get the ball in the centre circle. It didn't matter. So yeah, 2-1's how that finished. And we move on to the next game of these highlights. We took on Southampton. Angel Gomez take a bow. What a fantastic ball over the top to Depay. Can Depay keep his cool? Of course he can. The finish, it's all about the pass, the weight, the speed. It's actually a sensational ball by Gomez. It's one of the best passes we've seen in the series, that. Southampton knocking it about on the wing before it comes in towards Tammy Abraham on the volley. What a finish. Sometimes you can only sit back and just say well done. The way he's caught that, Christian had no chance. It's right in the bottom corner. Lovely goal from Tammy Abraham. Lewis Reed now picking up a loose ball into Pagolo. Pagolo looking for Lewis Reed again in the middle of the box. Surely got a score, and he's somehow put that wide. You might notice that against the scoreboard there, we've been reduced to 10 men. Sriracha got sent off. Corner now swinging by El Yunusi. Christian comes for it, gets it all wrong. Abraham heads into the empty net in the 90th minute. Tammy Abraham gets his second and wins Southampton the game. Christian's been complaining that he wants more game time, and well, he's not going to get it performing like that, is he? Well, that's how that one finished. 2-1 in the end. The late goal killed us off, and we'll move on to the next game of these highlights. We took on Burnley. Pagolo now coming forward. I'm waiting for Musa Barrow to make a run, but he doesn't. But instead, Pagolo shoots, and what a decision that was. Pagolo, what a way to get your first league goal of the season. Absolute screamer. You can't let Pagolo shoot from anywhere. He's deadly outside the box, and that just goes to show it. What a finish. Burnley now pretty much from kickoff coming forward. They've got it on the wing. Ball crossed in towards Jadon Sancho of all people. He heads home. What the fuck is Jadon Sancho doing playing for Burnley? Ball played up to Musa Barrow in the box. There's no real options, so he instead shoots and outside of the foot, straight into the top corner. What a goal, Musa. Power, placement, thy name is Musa Barrow. Bang! What a goal. Angel Gomez now playing it infield to Hendricks. Hendricks to Musa Barrow. Sells in with the first touch. And again, Musa Barrow scored a worldie. The first touch. See you later. And the finish. Oh, Musa. Gomez now tapping off infield to Max Evans. Max Evans shoots. And I feel that one. The keeper should be doing better. Barrow now with a sublime ball through the defence up to Max Evans. Max Evans could shoot. Dinks it back in for Musa Barrow. He heads home. And on his first start of the season, Musa Barrow has taken that match ball home. And that's how that one finished. A hat-trick from Musa Barrow makes us 5-1 winners in the end. It might be our highest ever win. It's definitely the most goals we've scored in a Premier League match. But we've got one more game for you. And we are back at our second home. We're back at Wembley as we're taking on Manchester United. First versus second in the FA Cup. Hendricks now passing it up to Gomez. Gomez holding off his run. Few step overs to confuse his man. Lovely ball. Infield to Hendricks. Daniele Rugani hacks him down. And we've got ourselves a penalty. Angel Gomez now stepping up to take it against his former side. And he's put 1 foot in the FA Cup final for Peterborough. Pigolo now booting a ball upfield towards Max Evans. David De Gea comes for it. Gets it all wrong. He takes out Evans. And for me, that's a penalty. And De Gea is lucky he's got away with that one. Sergio Roberto now can float the ball in towards the back post. Rashford gets there. Great save by Oblak. And Pigolo can clear. Hendricks now wandering inside, no real option, so he goes back to Lewis Reed. Lewis Reed takes the touch, shoots, deflected off of Pogba. Great reactions by De Gea. Here's some fantastic football by Man United coming forward now. Martial up to Roberto. Poor touch, Cortez can clear only as far as Martial. Martial towards back post. Pogba! How has he missed? That is the let off. Pogba there. 2 yards out, he somehow put that wide, and we get away with one there, right in the 91st minute that was as well. And like I said, that was in the 91st minute, we were just passing it around the back after that, and Peterborough United are in our first ever FA Cup final after beating Man United at Wembley. Man United are probably still going to win the league at this point, but hell, we can take great pride in knowing that we beat them in the league, we knocked them out of the Carabao Cup, and we knocked them out of the FA Cup semi-final as well. So, later on this episode, that's how we're going to finish it. We've got an FA Cup final to look forward to, boys, but for now, that is the end of these highlights. With the games that you saw, there was also Brentford that we played, which was the first game. We drew 1-1, then Wolves, Stoke and Southampton, they all happened. Then Liverpool we played, that was a 1-0 victory to us, and then Everton was a bar 0-0 draw. But obviously, the big news, let me just put that down, the big news of this, of the highlight packages we've got to the FA Cup final. But yet again, I'm going to press R2 in a second just so you can see what the fuck the game has done again. Now, you might remember, last episode, we had Arsenal in the league, and then we had Tottenham in the Carabao Cup final the day after. Well, it's happened again. Just this time, it's the other way around. We've got Liverpool in the FA Cup final on the Saturday, and then we've got, on the Sunday, the final game of the season. Now, by the time we get there, the final day of the season might not mean anything, but right now, we are still in this fucking title race. We're 6 points behind Man United with 5 games to go, so this is still possible. Obviously, we've got some big games. We're going to finish the season off today. We've got an FA Cup final. We're going to finish it all off today, but I'll show you what we're going to do. Obviously, we're going to play Man City, and then I think we've got Norwich or something. Yeah, so we're going to sim Norwich, we're going to sim Huddersfield, we're going to play Tottenham. Actually, by the time, we don't really know what we're going to do. If by the time we get there, Man United have already won the league, I'll sim Tottenham and Newcastle. But if we're still in with it, we'll play Tottenham. Obviously, we're going to play that, and we're going to play Newcastle as well. But obviously, if Man United have wrapped the league up by that point, we won't bother. So, let's get into it. We have the chance to do something extremely special today. We have a chance to not only finish the league with an FA Cup, that is guaranteed that we are going to the final, but we still have a chance to win the Premier League, and obviously we've already won the Carabao Cup. We have a chance to do the domestic treble. So, let's not mess about. Let's get into the first game of the episode. We're taking on Man City, and I think, does the goal updates work on this game? I know a few times they just don't, but if they do, we'll keep an eye on the Man United game. If they're playing today, I'm not too sure if they are. Anyway, let's get into it. So we're at the Etihad, and if City was smart here, they would play a B team because they can't win the league. It's only us and United now. So if they're smart, they would play a B team. They would let us win just so we put more pressure on United. I see De Bruyne, I see Ederson, I see Matheus de Ligt, I see Laporte, I saw Sane, I see David Silva now, I can see Jesus. They have not gone lightly at all. I see Bernardo Silva. Oh, Jesus Christ. But let's confirm it. Then they've got Ederson in goal. Malacia, Laporte, De Ligt, Grimaldo. And then Silva, Douglas Luiz, De Bruyne. And then up top there we'll have Silva, Jesus and Sane. Okay. They got anybody good on the bench? Of course they do. They've got fucking Sterling and Mahrez on the bench, for fuck's sake. Right. Our teams, as you'd expect. Let's do it, boys. Anything but a loss here, boys, to be honest. Because we just want to keep the pressure on Man United, don't we? Let's do it. Evans, good first touch. Back into Gomez. Gomez, look at the space. Reed, keep running. Oh, Lewis! You had tons of space in behind there. Why'd you stop? Jesus. Ball in. Sriracha got to deal with that. He does. We're being boxed in here, boys. We cannot get out of our own half. And whenever we do, we just give the ball away. Go. We're in their half. Yes! Oh, hang on. Gomez. I didn't see that was fucking Depay. The fucking shadows and stuff just fucking really confused me there. Sane now breaking away. Ball in. Very deep. They're getting crosses in, but a lot of them have been far too deep. Gomez, see if we can break from this. Gomez up to Depay. Memphis, he's held off Delit here. Memphis, Depay. Oh, we've scored! That is undeserved. That's gotta be our first shot on target there. I think that's Delit, who Memphis is just holding off. I thought I ruined it there where I went away from goal, but he's just side-footed that. I think pretty much through Edison's hands there to bid out the reach of him straight into the top right corner, and we'll take that all day long completely against the runner play. Wow. Sane. Again, that ball. They're looking for a deep ball there. I don't know what they're doing. They're aiming their crosses towards the back post. They're not working, Evans. Let's see if we can get away again. Gomez. Oh, Douglas Luiz here. Last-ditch tackle. Malaysia. I don't actually know how the fuck you say his name. Bernardo Silva. Goes back to Douglas Luiz. Inside to De Bruyne. Don't let him shoot. What did I say? Don't let him shoot. You let him shoot. He's just stepped away. Nobody's closing him down. And every time he fucking scores against me. I don't actually think I've played Man City and he hasn't scored. I think every single time I played them, that fucking ginger nonce scores. Gomez steps inside. Memphis. Lewis Reed. Give it back to him. And again, you can win that. Gomez, it's going to fall. Hit it! Yes! Come on! Big goal right there. Big goal. Oh, we got a bit lucky the way that fell. Lewis Reed there, doing what he's been doing since fucking season 1. Winning a header. Heading it down to Angel Gomez. That first touch was gorgeous. With the right, then hit it with the left. Right out the reach of Edison. Come on, boys. Hold on. This will be a big win. This will really put the pressure on United. Lewis Reed, turn away. Hendricks, sell him, sell him. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. Pull it back. Angel Gomez! Oh! 2 minutes. Hold on. Keep them in their half. Keep them in their half. This will be the big win. This will be massive. No, 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 no. Win it, win it, win it. Oh, fuck me. They've gone back, ref. Call it. Oh! Fucking come on. That is massive. That's a big win. That's probably our toughest game of the running. We've got, what have we got? Norwich, Huddersfield. That should be easy 6 points. I've just jinxed myself. Tottenham, they always give us a game, to be fair. And then Newcastle last day of the season. Whew, that is a big fucking win there, boys. Well done. United have just drew a game there. United just drew a game. Okay. It's probably not the smartest idea to sim games at this point of the season, but we're going to anyway. It's Norwich. We should have no problem dealing with these. We're in Norwich. They are relegated. They are relegated. They've won 1 game all season. We're not doing this now. They've conceded 72 goals. Let's sim this then. Let's not bottle this. We're going to skip. Oh, great start. Now we're going to skip in 3, 2, 1. 2-1. Benucci and Gomez. I thought a red card was for me there, but it's not. Right, we'll take that. On to the next one. Huddersfield. You're getting simmed. I don't know where they are. I didn't check. But we're going to skip in 3, 2, 1. Come on. Gomez and Depay. 2-1 again. United haven't played yet. But right now, we are 1 point behind United. United do have a game. Otherwise, they just played. Oh, we're 2 points behind United. They just played. They played and drew again. Right. Right. This next game is vital. Right, so I said that I didn't know whether I'd be playing these last 2 games, but they're definitely getting played now. We have a chance to do something actually unreal. Right, we have got a final in 3 days. So we need to take into consideration that. But we do have the pleasure of having some fantastic players in our youth ranks. Right, so we've sorted out the team. This is big. I don't know whether United play on the same day. Can we check here if they play on the same day? They do play on the same day. They're playing Burnley, which should be an easy win for them. But we will turn goal notifications on. And if it works, it works. I'm not sure. I remember back in the day, like, these never worked. And I've really never had Never in this series have I needed to use them, you know what I mean? But now I do. So we're going to turn those on, see if they work. We're at home. The airbacks for the final time this season? Hang on, we'll check the Newcastle game. Yeah, the final time this season. We're at the airbacks. Come on, boys. Nervous for this one, boys. Peterborough versus Tottenham. Last time we played them, they smacked us 3-1. They scored 3 absolute worldies. But this is big. Like I said, we've had to rest some players because we've got a big weekend coming up. We've got an FA Cup final and obviously the last day of the season. We've put Man United's goal alerts on. If they work, they work. If they don't, they don't. There's not really much else that I can do. But it feels weird that we are in this position so early. And it actually has to do with that man that they've got on the screen right now. Jan Oblak has been unreal this season. Him, Bonucci. I said, you know, I need more stability at the back. And I've got that. Bonucci, although he's about 35, he's fucking done a job. And obviously we can't play him. I'm saving him for the FA Cup final. So Ampadu is going there. So calm yourselves. I've accidentally skipped the Tottenham lineup. I'm pretty sure they're lined up as you'd expect. It's not performance, it's player ratings is the good one for this. Bosch, they've got Hugo Lloris, Demisi, Juan Foyth, Sanchez, Jose Gaya, Dyer, Pjanic, Luka Mora, Dele Alli, Heung-min Son, and Harry Kane. So, let's get into it, boys. A win. Well, actually, I think if we lose here and United win, it's game over. We can't do anything else. But if we take this to the final day of the season, boys, let's do it. Come on, boys, up the Posh. Let's go. Price infield to Depay. Depay lays off for Lewis Reed. Lewis Reed over the top to Double H. Double H cuts back. Depay! Oh, how was that not going in? I feel like I want to commentate more when they come forward, but whenever they come forward, like, they don't really do anything with it. Like, there you go, they've given the ball away. So that's why, like, we've been solid at the back. There's a reason we've only conceded like 14 goals this season, if that. Memphis here. From that, we've broke away. Harvey Hall. Can he get a shot away? He can. Lloris tips it around for a corner. Hall swings the corner and it's great position there. Unfortunately, we can't get on it. Reed, recycle this lad. I think he's offside. He scored. Is he on? Is he on? Oh my god. I swear to God he was off. I swear. My reaction was shit because I am 100% certain Harvey Hall was offside. I feel a bit bad for that reaction there because I was positive Double H was offside. You're not going to see it from this, but fucking great ball in by Lewis Reed there. I'm positive he was off. Hang on, let me go check. See, he looks offside because that's what I see. But then, if we turn it round, you can see at the back there, I'm not sure who it is. This bloke over here is just about playing him on. It's Jose Gaya. I know he's off. He's definitely offside. He's off. He is marginally offside. But we will take it. Wow. He was offside there. Bonucci and Cortez could have stayed at home so far. Mason Price. Have a dig! Oh, it's true. Oh. Eddie. Oh, Eddie. The way he's just spun that ball away. Lewis Reed gives it back to him. Great first touch. Eddie and Kenya. Eddie deserves that. The old Arsenal boy scores against his old North London rivals. What? He deserved that. He started the move, he finished it. He's just look at the way he kept that ball there. Lewis Reed kicks it into space. See you later, Gaya. He just finishes it. Come on, boys. 2-0. Comfortable now. Comfortable. Harry Kane, there you go, he's finally released the ball. Heung-min Son, good tackle by Max Aarons, actually, who I've just remembered is making his debut after the injury. We bought him injured, and we bought him injured off of Tottenham. So he's making his debut against his former club. You love to see it. Mason Price, look for that ball. What a ball. Mason Price, take a bow. Max Evans, do something with this. Sends him for a shot. Pulls it back. Mason Price, it's going in. Get there. Oh, we're all over them. Dele Alli making his way down this wing. Ali ball in again there, going forward to the back post now. Is that like a computer thing? Did the AI just love aiming their crosses towards the back post? Ronnie Lopez, he's going to be fresh. He's literally just came on about 12 seconds ago. Great save, Oblak. He's not had much to do. That's actually the first save he's made. The first time he's touched the ball. He's done well there. Stay alert. Son puts it through the legs of Max Aarons. So Oblak saw that incredibly late. And that's why we got Jan Oblak. Like I said, he's been a rock. He's been a rock. Out wide to Heyer. Ball in. Woodgett gets there. Only as far as Pjanic. Ooh, I'm surprised he didn't shoot. Dele Alli will shoot. Wide. Like I said, they've been the better side in the second half. Nketiah. Barrow. Lewis Reed's charging forward. One more to Dodo. He's fresh. Dodo! Dodo! Oh, I don't actually think Dodo's ever scored. I don't actually think Dodo's ever scored for me. There we go. 2-0. I didn't see any goal updates from the Man United game. That might have been, it's broke, it doesn't work again, or it ended 0-0. And if it ended 0-0, we are top of the league right now. We've done all we can. Right now, we know we've took it to the final day, but who cares about the final day of the season? We've got an FA Cup final to look forward to. You see, last time we had the league game and then the cup game. I'd prefer it to be that way. I don't like having the cup game and then the league game. Oh, because if this FA Cup final goes to extra time, we've got no chance. We've got absolutely no chance. And also, by the way, United did win. They beat Brentford 1-0, I think it was. So the goal alerts again don't work. But here we go. Our, what, 4th time at Wembley this season? It's against Liverpool in the FA Cup final. It took us 3 times to finally get this Carabao Cup. Will we get the FA Cup at the first time of asking? Let's hope so. Let's go, boys. Let's go to our 2nd home. Let's do it, boys. Come on, up the pot. Oh, we're here again. Normally getting to Wembley is a bit of an excitement achievement, but I'm sick of the sight of it now, really. It's easy to get here. Peterborough versus Liverpool in the FA Cup final. We'll see who they've got. We'll see who the UEFA Champions League winners, I'm not sure I've mentioned it, are playing. They're playing Mignolet. Cool. They're also playing this Anderson Talisca guy. I'm not going to lie, I don't really know who he is. All I know is that Liverpool paid 108 million, I believe it was, for him in the winter transfer window. So obviously he's quite decent. Oh, there she is. There she is. We want that, boys. We want that. So our lineups, as you'd expect, we're probably going to make some changes if the game is dead and buried. If we're winning like 3-0, we'll consider bringing off some big players just to rest them for tomorrow. But you know, the cards have been drawn. We've got to deal with it. It's fucking shocking. Fix it. Why is it not fixed? This shouldn't even be in the game in the first place. So they've got Mignolet in goal, Reece James, Alaba, Manolas, Ben Davies, Fabinho, Oxlade, Chamberlain, Naby Keita, Salah, Mane and Talisca, who must be a striker. They're not playing Alisson because he's injured. I saw that on a preview screen. I saw that he was injured for like 4 weeks or something. So they've gone with Simon Mignolet. It's better than Bogdan, who they played in the league against us. But FA Cup final, boys. Our first time in this. It's the furthest we've ever got. So let's do it, boys. Let's just put on a show. No injuries. No injuries. Let's do it, boys. Come on, up the posh. Mane, Ben Davies. We're going to focus down his side a lot, I reckon. Mane's absolutely mugged me off. And again, Sadio Mane making his way along the box. More Salah. All black catches. Okay, not the best start. But that was a shit pass by Manolas. Gomez up to Memphis. Alaba comes across. Is Alaba playing centre-back? Max Evans. Side of Pagolo. Still Pagolo. Cut it back. Gomez. Bit of space. Shoot! Oh, Mignolet holds. More Salah. More Salah. More Salah. Running down the wing. Salah. Up to Chamberlain. Ball in. Keita's going to get that. All black catches. I don't know who lost these man there. But tighten up. Memphis. See, I don't think Davies can handle Hendricks. Square it to Gomez. Square. Oh, Manolas. That was actually a sensational block. Bad pass there. See if we can go. Memphis. Ball. Gomez is going to get that. Angel Gomez. Oh, Manolas again. We cannot get past Costas Manolas. Memphis. Hendricks. Go on. Go on. Gomez. Angel Gomez. Angel Gomez. Come on. Angel Gomez. Oh, he's been probably our best player this season. Goals and assists are plenty for him. And that is the biggest one yet. Hendricks there does well. Reverse pass. We've dragged Manolas out of position finally. And we've got past him. Sriracha do here. Go back to Pagolo. Nice. Nobody close him down. You've got to close Pagolo down. Oh, that's why. He's got a fucking rocket. Pagolo again. See, look, close him down instantly now. But he's got past Fabinho. Pagolo! Come on! Fucking get in! Luca Pagolo is having the season of his life. He cuts inside Fabinho, twats it. Fucking hell. He absolutely twats it into that top left corner. The spin, the outside spin of it takes it away from Mignolet. Fucking, even if it didn't have spin on it, Mignolet's not getting to that. Pagolo puts us in a very comfortable position And you know what? I reckon we can start to take players off and rest them for tomorrow. Naby Keita. Dodo tackles. It's going to fall to Ox though. Good save on Black. Come on, hold that for... Oh shit, who's down? Who's down? Is that Gomez? Is he injured? Get him off straight away. We're not even going to fucking risk it. Get off. Musa. We've got the ball in the right position. Memphis. Musa, fucking hell! Oh, fuck. Jesus, where did that come from? So you know what? We're 2 up. What have we got to lose? Oh, Black, come and take this corner, please. Somebody come close. Right, what have I done? What have I done here? Oh, it's done that thing again. I don't know why it does that. It's kind of ruined the moment. Oh, Black, get it! Yes, we've won the FA Cup! And our first time of asking. Mate, the Carabao Cup is the most difficult one in the fucking world, apparently. Took us 3 times to get our fucking hands on that. Once, fucking one and done in the FA Cup. Fucking get in. Mate, Lewis Reed's gonna get his fucking arms tied lifting all this silverware this season, but that is a fucking sight to see. The most famous cup competition in the world is coming home to Peterborough. Maybe for the first time. I don't know whether they've actually ever won it. I'll check and it'll probably be on the screen now. But Lewis Reed, again, is going to lift a bit of silverware. This time, it's the FA Cup. Fucking well done, boys. Fucking well done. But the hard work is not over yet. We've got 1 more game to play, and it's a fucking vital one. We've got a 39 goal difference. They've got a 38. So that's what I was thinking. If they draw and we win, it'll be level on points. But because Man United's goal difference won't go up and down, and obviously as ours would go up if we've won, we will win the league. Ampadu, you're going to have to start. It's just not the condition that I wanted to start Ampadu in the final game of the season. But, you know, we've fucking got to. I shouldn't even have to fucking make these. Why should I have to make these decisions? It's the final day of the season. We've got a chance to win the fucking league, but I have to make compromises. Obviously, we'll put the goal alerts on for the Man United game, but I don't think they work. But, you know, what can you do? So, let's do it. So, this is it. It all comes down to the final game of the season. Peterborough United could win the league here. They need United to draw or lose, and no matter what, Peterborough need to win here at St James's Park. I don't really want to see how Newcastle are lining up. I don't really care, to be honest. All I care about is us getting the job done. Boys, this is the biggest game so far. You've got a chance to become fucking legends. Let's fucking do it. Come on, up the posh. Pagolo. Again, the boys are just going to be shattered. They're just going to be absolutely exhausted. Memphis. Max Evans, Mason Price. Go back to Pagolo. Pagolo loves this position. Have a pop. Have a pop, Pagolo! Oh, it's a great save by Darlow. It's Dodo. Oh, hang on. They are drawing right now. Huddersfield actually, I think, took the lead. I didn't see Huddersfield take the lead, but I just saw Man United equalised through Pogba. Again, Max Evans is already shattered. That's a needless corner to give away. What the fuck was that noise? I'm losing fucking hope. We can't get through because we're exhausted, because the FA have literally fucked us in the arse. Harvey Hall, come on for Cedric. Max Evans, you're going to have to stay out. It's the last day of the season. How is Eddie more fucking exhausted than Depay? Depay started the FA Cup final yesterday, and I'm pretty sure he finished it. It's asking a lot of him. It's asking a fucking lot of him. Normally it wouldn't be, but in this circumstance, we're asking a lot of Max. Pagolo, Double H, turns, Double H, Double H! Oh, Darlow saves, just let us win! Just let us win! Evans swings it in. Good area, yes! Bonucci! It's his first goal! It's his first for us! What a way to get your first goal for us! He's been a rock at the back. He's one of the reasons why we're in this fucking situation. And if he is the man to get the winning goal that gets us the league, it would be fitting. We only wanted him for a season, but we're going to have him a lot longer. Bonucci has fucking changed the defence, and he's fucking just popped up with a vital goal. We always say this, but what a time to get your first. I don't think truer words have ever been spoken. Murphy, ball in. Win it. Bonucci gets a head on it. It's going to fall. Oh, Black, vital save. Got that right. We're going 5 at the back. Oh, fucking hell. Let's do it, boys. Hold on. You know what? We've had our words about Ampadu, but when we've needed him, he's stepped up today. He really has stepped up. Bonucci there, it's fucking fantastic. Price, Hall, Barrow, Pagolo inside the Barrow. Barrow to Memphis. Memphis, this is great play. Hall, back to Memphis. Back to Memphis. What a goal! What a goal! That's that game put to bed. I don't know if the United score is still 1-0, but that was sensational. What a fucking goal. The passing here was sensational, and then the way he just squared it, he sent Darlow the wrong way, puts it in the bottom corner, and this game's dead and buried. We just need to know about that fucking United game now. This is some sensational stuff from the boys. A lot different. It's a better tone than last season's end of game. Last season's final game of the season. I remember last season's end of game. Last season's last game of the season. I was saying that all of you were going to get fucking fired. Not this season. So we've got a corner. We've won this game no matter what. But we just need to know about that United game. The whistle's about to go here. Will we be celebrating with the title? Will we be celebrating with the title? They're celebrating on the pitch. Hang on. Wait. Wait. No, I don't think we've done it. Oh, I don't think we've done it. We'll stick with this. They're happy on the pitch, but I don't see no confetti. I don't see no title. So I don't think we've done it. I think we might have missed out by 2 points. The highlights are over. They're not showing anything else, so I don't think we've done it. Oh, that is devastating. That is devastating. Oh, they beat them 2-1. Again, like I said, why didn't it just fucking tell me? Oh, if it told me, I wouldn't have got my fucking hopes up. We've lost the title by fucking 2 points. Oh, that's devastating. That is actually so difficult to take. So we'll see our squad then, see where we need to upgrade maybe next season. We don't need any more keepers. Finally, we've got some good youth keepers in the ranks. Fructo wants to leave because he's not getting games, and to be honest, I can't blame him. Obviously, I'm not going to drop Jan or Black. And then, you know, we don't really need him anymore of these two. You know, they're both... He has potential to be special. So that means that he's got a potential of at least 90. So there we go. Who got the most goals? Obviously Memphis Depay, 17 in the league. Didn't get the golden boot, but still 17 is, you know, he got a double-double as well. 17 goals, 10 assists in the league alone. And he got 2 in the FA Cup, 1 in the final. So, did he get 1 in the final? And then Gomez was 16, 13 in the league. Like I said, that was his best ever season for us. And Eddie, he came off the bench and he was just fucking incredible when he came off the bench. And Max Evans, again, having a good season. Pagolo, he had the best season he's ever had. Musa went down a bit, didn't get the games, but, you know, why would I start him when Depay and both Eddie is in front of him? Hendricks there. Not many assists, but he was there all the time. Ivan Toney didn't get many games. Who got the most assists? I think it was tied, is it not? Memphis and Gomez both getting 12 assists. The biggest growth of the season, Mason Price. Max Evans up there again. I'm sure he was the most improved last season. Eddie went up by 5. Tabic, who's a left back, he's out on loan. He's having a good season out on loan, obviously. 5-star weak foot, never saw that. Went up by 5. Drago Tobacco went up by 5 again. Cortez went up by 4. That man is a fucking machine. Gomez going up by 4. Ampadu up by 3. I think Bonucci was the biggest one who decreased in a... Yeah, it went down by 3, but still, one of our best defenders. Actually, before I go, I'm going to do Player of the Season and Signing of the Season, because obviously last episode I didn't know if this would be the final episode of the season, and it turned out to be. So we'll do Player of the Season. I'm going to put Jan Black. I'm going to put Cortez, Bonucci, and Memphis. I'm not sure if you can have 5. If you can have 5, I'll put Gomez in there as well. But the main ones are going to be definitely Jan Black, definitely Octavio Cortez, definitely Leo Bonucci, and obviously Memphis Depay. And if you can have 5, I will put Gomez in there if you can have 5. And yes, signing of the season as well. So you've got Depay, Leo Bonucci, Max Aarons. I know Max Aarons isn't going to win because he was injured for most of the season. But you've got Memphis Depay, you've got Leo Bonucci, you've got Max Aarons, you've got... You know what? We can add... Cortez really came into the team this season. But you know what? Actually, first we'll put Oblak because he was an official signing. I know it doesn't say there, but we got him on a pre-contract. and we played him this season, and we signed him this season technically, or we signed him last season. You know what I'm trying to say. And again, that's 4. And again, if you can have 5, I'll put Cortez in there, just because I know that we didn't technically buy him, but he's technically a new player, and he's already our best defender by far. We came so fucking close to winning it, but it wasn't to be. But we'll go again next season, and we've got a Champions League to look forward to next season as well. So, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy the shot, leave a like and subscribe if you are new. Anything you want, links to anything, Twitter, anything in the description down below. But yeah, thank you for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. But yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. But until next, I keep on burping when I've tried to do this 3 times and I keep on burping every single time. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. But until next time, have a nice day.